Hello everybody and welcome along. Luke Bradnam from radio station Hot Tomato. How beautiful is this? Burleigh Hill is where we are at the moment, over my right shoulder, surface paradise. Pumping swell out the back here as well, so just glorious conditions. Of course, this week on the Gold Coast, we've got the local derby. The Titans up against the Brisbane Broncos. Going to be an absolute cracker of a game. We're here to talk all things rugby league, and as far as the conversation around the workplace has been this week, it's all been about the same thing. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Who's going to make it through to the final? Who's going to win the grand final? But enough about MasterChef. Let's keep talking rugby league, everybody, and let's preview now this week's round of rugby league action with Jase Farmer from Sports HQ. Jase Farmer from Sports HQ joins us right now to preview round 19 of the NRL competition. Jase, a couple of real classic games this week.
Some good games, isn't it? No, we're in the final straight home now too. In 8 complements of games each week now, and it's starting to fire up and get serious. So
let's do it.
Some great games.
Hey, okay, let's go straight off. Too early right now to predict grand final winner. Let's go. Who you got?
Oh, yeah,
Throwing
almost too early. I'll go Dragons, but only because who else do you pick? I concede there's probably 5 chances still at least.
Only a moron, by the way, would answer that question this far out from the NRL final series. But
who you got?
Mate, I'm going the Broncos, but it's my heart, not my head. Yeah. I really don't know. That's the great thing about the comp this year, all seriousness. Anybody could win it.
Oh, look.
Apart from Melbourne.
It's the only chance, officially. But like even Warriors beat the Panthers last week. Yeah, how can you count them out?
Okay, let's do it. Let's get into it. Round 19, we got South Rabbitohs up against the Dragons. ANZ, who's winning that one?
Oh, I actually like the Rabbitohs in an upset here. They didn't quite fire last week against the Roosters like we tipped, but they weren't far away. And I think once it gels, they're a chance to beat the Dragons. If Gasnier can catch a ball, there'll be a chance. But no, Gaz will go good. But no, I'm going to go Rabbitohs in an upset.
Well, that is a big upset, and this one's going to be a cracker. I hope the Broncos get up and beat the Titans, but who knows? It's going to be a good game. It's on the Gold Coast, Titans and Broncos.
Well, the Titans are like, you remember that girls band Bardo?
Yeah.
The Titans are like that. Geez, they look good. Like, you look at them and go, geez, don't they look good?
Do you look at the Gold Coast Titans and go, I wouldn't half?
Well, look at the list and go, geez, they can play.
Right, okay.
But then you watch them and you leave going, oh, it didn't quite do it for me.
Right.
You know, and they continue to do that. So I'm going to actually go with your boys. I'm going to go with the Broncos this week, and they'll get the Titans.
I think the Titans are bordering on being a big pack of whingers. I mean, when I look at Johnny Cartwright on the sidelines, he looks like he's about to break down in the fetal position and start crying for his mum. Scotty Prince has been taking dives, trying to fish out penalties like he's playing for Italy in the World Cup.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's something about that I dislike. Do you get that feel from them as well?
I don't know whether it's this frustration that they just can't quite deliver. And I don't know whether they're all sort of can't put their finger on it and that's how they're expressing it, or they're certainly not delivering like they should.
You watch, they'll smash the Broncos this week after we said that. The Warriors and the Storm, real quick, who's going to win that one?
Yeah, I'm going to tip Storm. I nearly swore there. I'm going to tip Storm, but with zero confidence because Warriors went enormous last week. They get Tate, Ohio, Seymour and Locke back this week, so on my mark, I'm going to say Storm.
Okay, and we've got the Penny Panthers and the Eels.
Yeah, look, this is a good one. The Panthers go good again. These games are real close. They're obviously traditional Western Sydney rivals. The Panthers, yes, they got done and that killed me, you bastards. But I'm going to just tip them and keep going. They'll go back on the winners list this week.
Jared Haynes, sensational on Monday night. Cronulla Sharks and the Manly Sea Eagles at Toyota. Always a good game when these guys meet up. You'd have to think Manly probably going to go in as favourites, but that's no slam dunk that they're going to win this game.
Not at all. And Manly haven't fired like you'd expect them to, but they've got Lyon and Matai back. Sharks will just give you 100%. You can guarantee that. The 100%'s not much,
right?
But if anyone fails to deliver, they will get you. But I am going to go Manly in this one. Okay,
I hope the Sharkies get up. God, I hate Manly.
You've got to cheer for them, don't you?
The Canberra Raiders and the Newcastle Knights, how these two teams are traditional rivals, I'll never know, but they fit together anyway at Canberra Stadium. Who's going to win Sunday afternoon footy?
Yeah, I'll go Canberra at home. The last 6 games the home team have won, so I don't know how else you can pick these two teams. They're both Canberra may be in form, but something to comment. Josh Dugan, is he the new Todd Carney of Canberra? Have you heard his little indiscretion during the week?
I knew he got up to some shenanigans, and he's got a couple of awful tattoos like Todd Carney.
But he has, yeah. No, he drove 80 k's over the speed limit with no licence.
Nice.
He didn't tell anyone.
Congratulations, that's sensational stuff.
Todd Carney in town.
Sydney Roosters and the Doggies at the SFS.
Don't we like it? Our traditional home. I'll go Dogs. I'm just going to back on their sort of improving form. They did a great job to beat the Storm. Roosters, are they the real deal? They're in 4th spot, so you have to say they go good, and they're starting, you know, Brian Smith's starting to get some consistency happening out of him. But I'm going to go Dogs because I just hope they keep building momentum towards September time.
That is a real tough game, that one. And the West Tigers, North Queensland Cowboys at Leichhardt. You'd have to think the West Tigers, but who knows? I mean, there's going to be a ton of points scored in this game, you'd think.
You'd think so. And Cowboys have Thurston, so that's always in the back of your mind. But looking at the record between these two teams, Tigers have won 5 of the last 6 and put plenty on them. I'm going to tip Tigers to shellac them.
Okay, shellac them.
Is that the right way?
Look it up in the dictionary, folks.
If it's not there, it soon will be.
Hey, let's have a look at what's happening Farmers Flutter this week and see if he can win us some money finally.
Let's go. All right, guys, it's Farmers Flutter time. Now, I've had a few calls during the week saying, Jase, are you broke? What's going on? You haven't won these NRL bet yet. Don't be alarmed. AFL Soccer World Cup have been a fill-up. They've been great betting competitions. The NRL freaking stinks. When it comes to crunch time, our bankers are getting rolled. It's time to reverse this trend. We're getting real serious this week. We're going to get home. Let's see what we've got. First up, Manly to beat the Sharks and cover the line. They get Line and Maddie back. And Sharks, their 100% isn't good enough. If Manly don't deliver, then I'll walk home. Canberra to beat Newcastle. Home teams win these games. Canberra to win. Tigers to give it to the Cowboys. That's my special of the week. Tigers give them 13 plus. That's a $3 dividend, that one by itself. That's going to give me a total dividend of $8.55. We're going to have 100 on it, and we will win this week. Otherwise, I'm out of here.
There you have it, Farmers Flutter for another week. Good dividend. I mean,
yeah. Oh, look, we're chasing our ass big time, so I'm chasing it hard.
It always looks so good on paper, but it just comes a cropper on the weekend.
Oh, geez, like I said, the Dragons rolled us 2 weeks. They're the best bankers of the year, and then the time I need them when they get rolled. And Panthers last week, so
it hasn't come up once this year, folks. I'm not sure who's a bigger moron. Anyone that follows Farmers Flutter, or this guy over here. I don't know if you can get a shot of that. Can you get that surfer? Get that surfer just out there. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's going to get absolutely hammered if he gets his wave. There's nowhere to go other than just get hoiked up on these rocks big time. But he's the sort of guy I would imagine. Back over here, please. He's the sort of guy I would imagine that follows Farmers Flutter.
Oh, he's a big fan.
He's an idiot.
We had a Tassie around here. He said, Jase, what are we on this week?
Hey, anyway, look, that's round 19. I can't believe next week we're going to be previewing round 20. We enjoy bringing the podcast each week. If you've got anything you'd like to comment about, then please get in contact with us via the website that you're watching us on.
Start playing Luke instead of me, though. Let's make it split even up a little bit.
Absolutely. But until next week, everybody, have yourself a good one. We'll see you next week.
Catch up.